So there's only 3 weeks left in my 100-day shrimp breeding challenge, so I thought I would give you one final update before the last video in this series when I count how many shrimp I managed to produce. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name's Richard, and if you're new here, I'm a shrimp breeder based in the UK. So if you've not seen any other videos in this series, the premise of this challenge was I would put 15 gold line Neocaridina shrimp in this dedicated tank and see how many shrimp I could breed in 100 days. Fairly simple, right? Unfortunately, the project went from bad to worse. So if you haven't seen any of the other videos in this series, this is essentially where we got to. I placed the 15 shrimp in this tank, and for the first few days, everything was perfect. Then unfortunately I lost one shrimp. Not the end of the world, it happens. Then unfortunately in the next few days, I continued to lose shrimp. And this was a real mystery to me. I reached out to you guys in the community and you came up with some fabulous suggestions, but most of which I managed to rule out. I don't think it was poor genetics. I've got a couple of hundred gold line yellows down here, they're doing fine. I don't think it was a pest or disease. Again, no mass die-off down here. I don't think it was water parameters, I don't think it was heater failure, I don't think it was the filter. I think we managed to narrow it down to some sort of a contaminant, either airborne that had got into the tank, or that I had managed to get into the water from my hands. The real mystery was, whilst the adults were dying, the babies appeared to be absolutely fine. I tried everything. I carried out large, regular water changes. In fact, I think I did a 50% water change every day for a week or so. I added carbon to the filter. Nothing really seemed to slow down the deaths. I got down in the end to, I think I've got just 3 of the original adults left. The bizarre thing is, the babies are flourishing. The number of shrimp in this tank just seems to go up and up and up every week, which is fabulous. Now let's be honest, I could have easily pulled the wool over your eyes. There's plenty of yellows down here. Every time one died, I could have chucked another one in. We could have got to the end of the project. Everybody would have thought I was fabulous. But who learns from that? Who wins in that situation? You know, many of you guys reach out to me and say you're having problems with your shrimp, that your shrimp are dying. And I think it's important that you know, even with all of the shrimp I breed and all the years I've been doing it, I too lose shrimp sometimes. It happens. It doesn't make us bad people. I felt there was far more value in this experiment to show you my failures than pretend I was having a success. Now with that said, the number of shrimp has increased. I started with 15. I currently have more than 15. All being well, I will end this project with more than 15 shrimp. And that was the aim really, obviously, to see how many I could breed. If I'm honest, I had expected 100 days, 15 mature adults. I thought I would end the project with 200 or 300 shrimp. I think I'll be lucky if I end up with 100. The tank is essentially doing well. The shrimp are breeding, the babies are doing fabulous, everybody's eating. It isn't going to be the success I was hoping for. There's not going to be anybody coming around just to give me high fives because I managed to produce hundreds of shrimp from just 15. But I think I've been on a journey here and hopefully I've taken you with me. We have managed to go from 15 healthy shrimp down to a colony of about 3 relatively healthy shrimp. And now we're building that colony back up to the point where I hope I'll hit the 100 mark. We'll find out in 3 weeks' time. No matter what, I will count the shrimp out and I will tell you exactly how many I ended up with. I've really enjoyed it. I have to be honest, it's been incredibly frustrating. It has been a roller coaster. I have no idea why we lost the adult shrimp. I've had no die-off in these tanks down here that I'm aware of whatsoever. But for some reason, this tank has been a challenge. For some reason, the adults have died, the babies have flourished, which is just, I don't know, it's bizarre. I suppose if this was easy, we'd all get bored, wouldn't we? Anyway, 3 weeks from now, I will count out how many babies I have. No matter what the number is, I'll share it with you guys, and we'll all go on from there. Now for me, breeding shrimp is probably one of the best bits of the hobby. Yes, these little characters, you see them eating, you see them whizzing around the tank, but it's the satisfaction when you see a buried female and then she goes on to release those eggs, those babies, and you see the population increasing. That's one of the best bits of the hobby for me. And if you're looking how you can increase your shrimp colony, why not check out this video here? Thanks for watching.